Hi everybody, I'm David Mcentire. I'm out in the woods with my son Preston. We got our survival tools in. They're the caine survival tool from Battle Horse Knives. We're out here on the back of the property playing a little bit and thought we'd do a little demonstration and show you a little bit about the knife. As far as the specs on the knife, it's 17 inches overall. It's got a 10-inch blade. It's 3/16 thick. For the most part, it's got a rounded back of the blade. It does have about a 2-inch squared spine as far as for striking fair stem rods and that sort of thing. It's a saber grind. It's a pretty high saber grind. It's got a really comfortable handle. Chris has done an outstanding job as far as the design on the overall knife, but as far as the handle and the comfort, you can choke up on it or choke back as far as chopping. I'll show you a little bit about the chopping here in a minute. But overall, it's a very, very comfortable knife. It's a large knife. It's made for chopping primarily, although it will do most any task you need it to do. The nice rounded spine works great as far as using it as a draw knife. You can choke up on it and actually do some fine carving. I'll do some feather sticking here in a little bit as well. So let's go out and find us a tree we can cut down and show you a little bit about the chopping. All right, I'm back. We've got a poplar tree. It's a good size, probably 5-6 inches around, that we're going to chop down and see how the survival tool does on a little chopping. Until it really bites in on chopping. Still running? As you can tell, that it really bites. It chopped that down without any problem at all. I found some old pine out here in the woods. I'm going to baton it down a little bit and see if I can start a fire. Has absolutely no problems batoning, and as long as this blade is, you can baton sizable things without any problem. See, after all this chopping and stuff, it feels still hard. So one thing with this 01 tool steel, it does hold an edge. It's a wonderful knife steel. It's got good strength, good edge retention. Even on this old pine, it still will give you a nice feather stick. Well, that's easy enough. And that rounded spine actually makes it easy. When you're tapping with your hand or even on the baton, it makes that a lot easier on your hand and baton too. All right, like I told you before, we've got a little bit of section right here that's got a 90-degree spine. You can use it for striking a ferro rod, which I'm going to attempt here in a minute. And I've got some of this pine. I'm going to try to make some fluff with the pine and see if I can get a fire started. And for a knife that big, it still works fine at some of these smaller tasks. As you can see, I got right there in just a couple of seconds, I got a lot of fluff off that pine. I'm gonna put it down here. I got some of those feather sticks we made a little bit ago, and see if I can strike it with a ferro rod enough to if you give a bad knee. Oh yeah, it certainly throws some sparks. I can just, ooh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sharp 90-degree spine. Gosh. Keep putting it out. Okay, I'm back at the house after playing out in the woods with the survival tool. It's the Chris Caine survival tool by Battle Horse Knives. Want to give some final thoughts on it. I really do enjoy this knife. It's a pleasure to work with. It chops extremely well. To be such a large knife, you can even do fine carving tasks with it. The 90-degree spine on it works extremely well on the ferro rod and even making fluff. I want to tell you a little bit about the sheath. It's handmade by Battle Horse Knives. David Corona makes each sheath. They fit wonderfully well. It snaps in. Wonderfully secure. A big D-ring dangler. Comfortable to carry. Overall, the craftsmanship of this entire tool is wonderful. I can't say enough about Battle Horse Knives. They're wonderful to work with. I did get to meet Chris Caine at the Battle Horse shop. Super nice guy. Got to play with the prototype. As soon as I played with the prototype, I knew that I was going to be buying one of these. And I knew at that point that I'd be carrying one of these every time I'm in the woods. Wonderful tool. It's a wonderful company. Look up battlehorseknives.com. Order one for yourselves. Great tool. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.